no one directly asked, like, what did you do to your baby? They just said, well, what happened? We're like, well, we don't know. The only thing my husband had come up with was the day prior, he said that her leg was strapped in improperly into the car seat on the ride home. That was the only thing we could think of. When we got to Wolfson's, they took her for an x-ray again. That's when everything started snowballing. Every time the doctor came in, he was telling me something new was wrong with my baby. It went from your baby obviously has a broken femur. We knew that. Now we're seeing rib fractures in various stages of healing. And I just looked at him and I said, well, what does that mean? Like, how old are they? How old? What do you mean by various stages of healing? Can I see them? Show me the x-ray and show me what you're talking about. No one would ever show me. The doctor in the ER came in and out of our room probably a good 5 times. Each time the doctor would come in, he would give us what felt like new information, new injuries. So he just kept coming in saying, well, now we see 8 rib fractures. Now we see 15. And I'm like, what the heck? What is going on? Well, we need to go have a CAT scan. I said, absolutely, go for it. We go through the motions. I think that every parent in that state goes through. Did we swaddle her too tightly? Did we burp her too hard? Could it have been the car seat improperly? Did her sister pick her up? One time I was holding her on the couch and my 3-year-old is jumping on the couch. Don't jump on the couch. And she accidentally jumped on us. We mentioned that. My husband said, oh my God, I would feed her on the couch. Sometimes I would fall asleep with her on the couch. What if I rolled over on her? Could that have caused injury? No, none of that. No, anything that we came up with, they just kept saying, no, that couldn't have caused injury. They had someone come in to make sure there was no hemorrhaging behind her eyes, and they did a CAT scan of her head. Everything came back fine. At that point, we knew they weren't trying to find out what was wrong with our child. At one point, I asked if, does she have cancer? Like, how does she have all these injuries? No, cancer can't cause that. What about metabolic bone disorders? No, can't cause these kind of injuries. At that point, I think they said my baby had 20 injuries. And I just looked at them. I said, she's never shown any signs of pain. She doesn't have any bruising anywhere. How does she have all these injuries with no signs of discomfort? We came for a swollen leg. I have pictures of her 24 hours ago and she's a happy, normal baby. I have a whole body shot. Like, there's not a mark on the kid.
At this point, you had only had her for 7 weeks home from NICU, right? And they're counting
Yeah,
and they're counting dozens
exactly.
of injuries over
Yeah,
various healing, yet none of them have scars or bruises.
not one mark on her body. No bruises, no discoloration, no sign of pain or discomfort from her, except for what we complained to the pediatrician about, some fussiness that she said was, associated with GERD. And she had just had a full physical exam 16 days prior to this, naked, with no cause for concern.
So then at this point, you get admitted, you are brought to a room upstairs, and a child abuse
Mhm.
pediatrician approaches you.